Hey, welcome back everyone. So, as an apology for my awful updating schedule, I'm actually going to go back in videos where I have not completed the alternate mission tasks and actually complete them. So this will be sort of a 100% LP. So first things first is finding the diamond here in Spug May Keep. You just head up these hills and you'll find the diamonds. Interestingly enough, if you go back into the ruins, Ocelot will say, "Oh, do you want to train again to see if you still got it," or something to that effect. You have to ride up here.
Even the sheerest cliffs are climbable if there are cracks you
Next
can
up
use.
is extracting the commander from Waxen Barracks. Now here's the thing, is that this is the very first mission of the game. You don't have the ability to Fulton targets yet. So that'll actually be a problem later on in the game, where there will be some missions that you can't complete yet because you don't quite have the means to complete them. So you'd have to come back later. Like, right now I had to come back later to extract this guy so I could have a Fulton. And hey, you can hold up guards while they are currently in a vehicle, but I guess that guy was stuck in some sort of loop since he was telling the sheep to go away. Pretty funny. Good thing he opens the door when I knocked him out. Sadly, he managed to kill one of the other sheeps. Now I'm going to show off what happens if I actually got caught by the skulls. Since before I snuck through, and that is one of the mission objectives, may as well show off what I couldn't show when I did that one. So yeah, you get that little cutscene there, and they start chasing you, as opposed to before when I could just walk through unmolested. You do have to run though, it's a very good idea to run. The skulls are very hardy, and they take a lot of punishment. It's also kind of hard to run away from them as they run pretty quickly.
This is Pequot. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Now, even though we are early in the game, there are some methods. I heard you can use a shotgun, and those work through them pretty easily. But to keep my GMP costs low, I'm just running the AK for now. But once you get out of the mist, which should be coming up here in a second, they're gone. Now this is in a hero's way. This is to pick up a certain kind of plant in between the village and some other place.
That's a medicinal plant called Hauma.
And that's the location.
Otherwise known
Some of
as
these
Soma.
are just
People
kind
use it
of,
to make a
you
sacred
really need a
drink
guide
for
to know
religious
where to find the
ceremonies.
things. The other one is finding hidden processed materials, which is here underneath a bridge. That's a long way to the outpost. Just gonna show off kind of like where it's at. It's pretty easy. You just go under the bridge. If you're coming from the western direction. And the last one is eliminating the commander from over 100
That's the
meters.
target. Looks like we found him.
Since I wanted to extract him, obviously I couldn't do this last time, but and just to show that yeah, there can be clones of special NPCs, but I do believe they're weaker than the original ones. And damn, this sniper rifle has no bullet penetration because that windowsill protected the guard. It doesn't help that I'm also pretty bad with this specific kind of scope, but third time's the charm.
Your objective's complete. Exfiltrate out of the...
Now in C2W, completely unrelated to destroying the radios, there are two prisoners in the village over here. It's pretty hard to S-rank this mission and to complete these side missions as well, because it's so far out and we're wasting so much time. Now, I want you to note the guard dialogue here. This comes up later in the game, so just tuck it in the back of your mind for right now. In like 4 months, when I finally get to that part in the video game. Also, another thing to note is that the prisoners don't have subtitled dialogue. That is because I don't have a translator for their language. Kind of a neat little thing, because they're not speaking Russian. As I said, there are 2 guards. Here's the second one. And once again, I get a little too hasty in trying to leave. Immediately there's the guard right behind me. Now, a little thing behind the scenes, I'm kind of amazed that editing this video went so well. Whenever I split up videos in Windows Movie Maker, it tends to just completely lose video footage for me.
The target equipment. Location.
Now, this is also finding the diamonds hidden near the outpost. Also, there's some wolves up here. It scared the living hell out of me the first time I saw them. That's why that recording came in so late. But this is on the southern side of the radio's outpost. You can come in from either 2 directions. That way from the north, or this way from the south, which is the way I came in from.
Extraction arrived.
And then you just
at
proceed
the
up
base.
this hill, and there will be, kind of hard to explain, there's like another little incline here to my immediate left that you have to go up to find the diamonds. Even with the guide, I kind of ran around here for a bit until I looked up a video, because I didn't realize that this was walkable. And I believe that's our first large diamond of the game, 100,000 GMP. Nice. Then there is the last side objective here that we can't get right now because we don't have the proper upgrades, and that is extracting the materials here. It's either this one or the one over there. Extracting either of them will count, but you need to have the fully level 3 Fulton to get it. Same thing with here, is to for over the fence is to extract that 4-wheeler, which we can't get right now. Here's an alternate way to enter the base, and it's also the best way to get towards the guard. Well, I guess the way I came in would also work, but if you can crawl up here, you can jump across,
Arrived at your destination.
and you can run straight on over to the prisoner over there. That is the prisoner plotting to escape the facility. I kind of stood around here, kind of to see if he had any special dialogue, but that's not the case. It's kind of weird, and if you look at him through the binoculars, Miller just says he doesn't look like the target, something to that effect.
Analysis complete.
And
Analysis.
then the last one is extracting the engineer through the hole in the facility basement. So I looked at that hole there for a quick second, because that's the hole it's talking about. As an aside, coming in from this way, you can avoid the bulk of the base, unlike what I did in my actual run-through of the game of this level. But I didn't know about it until Lagoon mentioned an alternate way to get inside of the base. Now, what is actually pretty funny here, when you actually do this, I wouldn't think to do this in the first place. It actually surprised me when I saw that as the thing, because this is taking the guy out in style, not in a helicopter. But Miller really likes it when we do it like this.
Now that's some lateral thinking. Flawless work. You never cease to amaze, boss. Target extraction confirmed.
And we got some, that's all of them, and we also got some bonus points with D-Horse doing the whole time. He learns how to defecate, and it will actually be quite useful in the next mission. So thank you guys, and I'll be seeing you all next time.